Coming up on Mountain News this morning, after 3 days of searching, 22-month-old Kenneth Howard was finally found. And Barry County hospitals and schools are teaming up to bring better service to students in the region. And one Pike County business owner is always open to accepting tips, but not for himself.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59 on Thursday, May the 16th. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning into Mountain News this morning. Well, yesterday was a beautiful day for good news and also for the weather. But let's focus on the weather real quick. Brandon, should we see a repeat of yesterday today? I know we're expecting a little bit of higher temperatures, though.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit warmer. Still pleasant, though. Upper 70s for daytime highs. Still a little chilly this morning. Some patchy fog is possible, but everything looking pretty good right now. UVA-wise, we've seen things pretty quiet this morning. Just a couple of high clouds overnight. Some fog down to the west. It's picked up in the last few minutes. Less than a mile there of visibility at Jacksboro and East Tennessee. 1.5 miles at Monticello. 50s for the most part, but some 40s starting to show up there across parts of southern and southeastern Kentucky. I think we all end up in the upper 40s later this morning, except for maybe the ridges, and then we'll see those temperatures climb quickly as we head into the afternoon hours. Enjoy it because some warmer weather is coming. I'll have the full forecast in a few minutes. Will?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Well, now to the good news from yesterday. Wednesday afternoon, search teams out looking for Kenneth Howard, the 22-month-old Magoffin County child, heard his cries. Teams found the boy less than a mile from his home. He is alive, and despite being dehydrated, officials say he is in good health. He was airlifted from the scene to a pediatric hospital for treatment. Kenneth Howard was missing for close to 66 hours. Officials say he was found on a cliff in a densely wooded area about 50 feet up.
We had a team effort in the last 4 days, and we really did not give up, although today was looking like we had exhausted all of our areas.
Crews actually searched very close to where the boy was found over the course of the several days he was missing. It is not known at this time if the boy may have moved, and that's why search teams did not find him sooner. Now, the thoughts and prayers for Kenneth's safe return went up not only across the mountains but across the country. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talked to a Howard family friend who got to deliver the amazing news to those closest to the little boy.
An incredible rescue.
First thoughts of, oh, this is hard to believe.
22-month-old Kenneth Howard found safe. For all the rescuers, to call this a happy day would be an understatement.
Everybody's so happy, you know, just chills went all through your body, just excited.
The last time we talked with Tip Conley, the outlook did not look good. He feared the worst.
We're really worried about him, you know, and hope that we find him soon.
Officials found him more than 1,700 feet from his home.
You know, he spent 3 really cold nights up there. Our little kid's a tank. You know, I said he's a tank, he's tough.
Tip got the chance to tell his friend, Kenneth's dad, his beautiful blue-eyed boy is safe.
He's so happy. You know, it's hard to describe. He just, I mean, he was in tears, you know, with happiness.
Now, Tip says since Kenneth's disappearance, he hasn't slept much.
And now I'm not going to sleep any night because I'm going to be so revved up, you know, so happy.
But tonight, they will all sleep a little better, knowing their hard work through the hills paid off.
It's unbelievable. It's certainly a miracle.
In Magoffin and Floyd County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
One of the many teams who joined in on the search was the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Team. We are told some of their team was on the ground in the group that found Kenneth. They put this picture on Facebook. In the post, they said, "We are so happy to report the 22-month-old child has been found and is alive. Miracles still happen. Believe it." Now, after braving near freezing temperatures and managing his way through steep terrain, surviving nearly 66 hours without food and water, doctors are calling 22-month-old Kenneth Howard's rescue a miracle. Our Connor James caught up with the doctor to talk about exactly what Kenneth may have experienced.
I think that's definitely the word of the day, miracle. Howard spent nearly 3 days out in those harsh conditions. Doctors say the lack of rain helped. If Kenneth would have been wet, he may have suffered hypothermia or even received frostbite. And the fact he is only dehydrated after all that is amazing. Doctors actually say his age might have helped. Younger children can go a little longer without water than most adults.
It's the water.
Now, Dr. O'Rourke added that how he was treated after being found is normal protocol for someone who would be in that situation. Well, they are calling it EduHealth. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky is teaming up with Perry County Schools to bring telemedicine to schools across the county. It is part of an ongoing collaboration between the two groups. Its goal is to enhance service to schools in the district and help students and staff get a faster diagnosis.
It's an excellent opportunity, first of all, for our students. Many of our students don't have access to make a follow-up visit to the clinic after the school nurse determines that they may need to see another provider. So it will provide the opportunity for their parents or grandparents or guardians. They won't have to make that extra trip.
Primary Care and Perry County Schools are working to get everyone trained, adding an additional 10 jobs to the region. It will be in schools at the beginning of the 2019-2020 school year. Mike Johnson, owner of Johnson's Home and Garden, has raised money for Pike County's homeless students for years, including nearly $1,500 for more than 150 homeless Pike County teens graduating this year. The funds will be transferred to Pike County's Title I homeless program once the fundraiser closes. Johnson said he does not know which students it will benefit, but knows it gives graduates a sense of normalcy.
These children don't have anything, they don't have anyone usually, so this was a way for us to give back or let them know that people loved them.
Now to donate, head on over to the Johnson's Home and Garden Facebook page. Thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News this morning. It is 5:05 and today is National Love a Tree Day. Yeah, you heard that right. We'll have more on the quirky holiday in just a couple minutes.
Well, it's going to be a pleasant day to get outside and love on those trees. That's what we're going to see as we head into this Friday Eve before the heat and humidity get cranked up. I'll have the latest forecast in about 3 minutes.